good head, good dick, all wrapped up in a good man. It's so rare. But I understand why, because I actually get to go out here and see what the options are for y'all. First of all, it's way too many options because everybody's giving up the pussy. Because they feel like that's what they need to do to be accepted, to be loved, to be liked. So everybody's giving it up. A young man he could restrain himself and not take all of this being thrown at him, but how many of those do we know? 2. I know 2. 2. And only because one is just a genuine good man to his bones, who was also in love with me for years, and I made him my best friend because he just wasn't rough enough for me. I missed my nigga because I wanted a roughneck. This nigga's been in love with me for years, our early teen and whole adult lives. And I made him my best friend because he just wasn't thug enough. Mind you, I've had all the thugs I can fucking deal with now at 35. I have had all of the muscle meat I can deal with at 35. I don't want no thug no more. I want somebody who is hard enough that he can still protect and take care of me and my family. But I don't need nobody that's so hard that if I cuss his ass out one time because he do some fucked up shit, then he might not be able to take my words and punch me in my mouth. Because I'm not going for that. Not at all. Like, that's one of them situations where y'all be like, I knew she was going to go to the pen eventually. I knew it. Because she ain't just going to take one of these and just eat it. The fuck? Let a bitch come punch me like that. I'm not eating that. I'm firing her ass out. So a dude, yeah. And if it's hard, I'm going to cut you up when you go to sleep. Like, I'm going to make sashimi out of your motherfucking ass as soon as you go into REM sleep. But those are the ones I liked. The ones that had the sex appeal and had the street cred. That's what was important to me. And now I'm 35 years old, still single, wading through all of the 35-year-old plus bullshit that is still left over from motherfuckers who didn't settle down and get married. Like, I'm digging through all of the leftovers, 35 and up. And man, I'm telling y'all, like, this is really the lost and found band. These motherfuckers ain't shit. It's like they're the last of the Mohicans because all the good ones are already gone. And all the good ones, those are the ones that I didn't want. We didn't want, because I know a lot of ladies just like me. Like, yeah, he was a good dude, but he was too square. You know what I mean? Like, he was square. At 35, I am looking for a handsome ass square dude that could fuck and suck me silly, but love me tenderly. All of them are already taken. I mean, they have some on back order, but back order, them are just the ones, those are the ones with defects. You know what I mean? The ones that have a few little extra stitchings and shit. It ain't gonna be the 100% good ones. No. All of them are gone. So what I'm looking for is on back order. They're like going through all of the Deckham warehouse looking for what I'm looking for. Like, well, we have this one. I mean, it's almost everything you're looking for. You can see the stitching is kind of fucked up right here. And I think one of his eyebrows are lower than the other. She just has a few minor defects. But this is basically what you're looking for. That's what I've been finding over the last 5 years. Basically what I've been looking for. Some of them have just been the basics. Like, he's a man. How sad is that? How sad is that? Like, dude, you are only the bare basics of what is required to populate. Like, you have the bare necessities of what is required to make other human beings. Like, you could technically do it, but no one would advise it. You should not recreate because you are barely a whole man yourself. I mean, technically you are, but you're missing a lot of the main components that makes a man a man. So technically you're a man, but I wouldn't recreate because there definitely going to be a lot of defects in the, you know, the newer copies that come from you. But them are all that seems to be left. So if y'all are hearing me, men, if you are out there and you are a good man that knows how to love and care for a woman and her children and your children, very important. If you have children, you have to take care of them. I cannot be with no man that does not take care of his kids. I don't know how women are with men that don't take care of the kids. I do not know how my son's father, Roderick, is still in a long-term committed relationship with his girlfriend, Pam, who he has a baby with, who has seen over the last 8 years him not do shit to take care of my son at all. Like, you have visibly been there. Like, you used to be around when he used to come pick him up on the weekends and y'all would take him and everything like that. That's when he was being a dad. But over the last 5 years, you have physically seen how your son, how your baby daddy, your man, has not even picked up the phone to call his son and say happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Not in 5 years. How could you be with a man that you know does not take care of his children? You know. Oh, because he takes care of yours? So that makes you feel secure. So he's still cheating on you, mind you. Because it's sad to say, but I've even fucked him since y'all have been together. Yeah. He still hasn't married you because he's not ready to go there yet, even though he's 40. But you're happy. You're happy, right? My daughter's dad. My daughter's 15 years old. Her dad owes over $60,000 worth of child support. This is the type of person that will call me and lie about paying child support and be like, you still didn't get it? You still didn't get it? Knowing he ain't never paid shit. But these were my choices, right? I didn't know what was going to come from them because my daughter's dad, that was my first. You know what I mean? I had sex with him literally one time. And got pregnant from that one time. Do y'all know I didn't have sex with another man for 5 years because I was afraid that I would get pregnant again? Because the very first time I decided to pop that thing for a dude, I got pregnant. And then I got pregnant by someone who claimed that my daughter was not theirs because he was engaged to somebody else while we were doing it. Yeah, oh yeah, he was engaged to another bitch. And I was wrong too, I was, but I was also 19. And it was like, everybody's talking about it. I just wanted to see what it'd be like. I did not know what it was going to do. I did not know that one time, less than 5 minutes, less than 5 fucking minutes. Less than 5 minutes. I did not know that one time, less than 5 minutes, would change my entire life. But it has. And you know the best thing that came out of all of it is my daughter? Like, seriously. I was able to give birth to my broke best friend. Like, she broke. I gotta pay for everything. But that's my best friend. Like, that's my ex. That's my best friend. We get on each other's nerves like ever. But that's my best friend. So I can honestly say, and my son, oh my God. There is not a man on the planet that I love more than him. I noticed, you're not supposed to have favorites with your kids, but I have a favorite daughter and a favorite son. Okay? And I would I do it all over again to have these same kids. But God has been hard. And you know what I mean? When you see a woman that goes through things like that, if you were any kind of real man and you knew that you could not do anything to lighten her load, if you knew that what you came with would only add more bullshit to her life, if you were any kind of real man, you would leave her alone. But you know how many do that? None. They're like, yeah, I know I can't do nothing for you, but what's up with that pussy out? Like, you know what I mean? They know that they can't add anything at all to the woman's lives, but they still want to get in there. Like, how selfish is that? And that's what I'm trying to teach my son. I'm trying to teach him as he grows up and gets older that, listen, if you know that you cannot add to a woman's life, if you cannot step in there and lighten her load a little bit, then there's no reason for you to be with her. It's not. And fucking for the sake of fucking don't lead to nothing but diseases and kids that you don't fucking want. Because that's what it is. These niggas make kids that they didn't fucking want, and everything they have done since those days have shown that. I don't want these kids. So then when y'all don't want them, y'all leave them on a woman to take care of. Now we got this old broken bitter bitch that's raising these motherfucking kids, and then she's raising them with what she has left. Like where I stay, I hear so many people like cussing and fussing at their kids. Bitch, get over here. I'm like, are you kidding me? Those are your children. Like, but that's what happens. All these men that didn't really want these women, then gave them all these kids that they didn't really want. And now these overworked, stressed out bitches don't want these motherfuckers either, but they're always mama's babies, daddy's maybe. So them kids is going to be staying with that mom. Unless she just extra sorry and ratchet, then they might stay with the grandparents. But usually they're staying with the mom. She's frustrated and going through a ton of shit. So all of her frustrations and anger, she's taking out on the kids, which is only creating another generation of kids that's going to repeat the same bullshit that brought them here. Because if they're daughters, they're being told they not shitting me and called bitches and stuff all day, they're going to look for that love and acceptance somewhere, and it's usually going to be on the tip of some sorry ass nigga's dick. And if they're dudes, they're going to try to find the comfort that they're not getting from their mom in between the legs of somebody's little girl. And we know what happened with that. We just have a whole round 2 of babies with no fathers and no mothers that are equipped to take care of them. And the cycle continues. And it just continues and continues and continues. And then I get angry when I see black men with white women. It bothers me to my soul. Because I'm like, dude, there's so many good black women that you could be with, but you would much rather walk around parading this fat, bad built Becky and marry this bitch than to marry any of the 80,000 black women that you fucked and fucked over and left broken and bruised. Wasn't none of them bitches good? You had to go marry Becky? But in Paris, Texas, that's all you say. And I promise you, every nigga that I see walking around here with his fat, bad built white wife was one of the main niggas that was fucking all the little black girls in high school. Just fucking them, tossing them away. So that when he grows up and he's ready to settle down and have a family, he's going to do it with fat back Becky. Well, y'all, that's my point of view. Y'all see how I feel about it. I'm going to be honest. And until I meet someone that can change that opinion, I'm sticking to it. And some of what I say may not be cool. It may not be what y'all want to hear, but it's JoAnna's point of view. So I'm about to wrap this up, but I did again want to introduce you guys to a piece of artwork by my lovely and oh so talented artistic daughter. If y'all remember, excuse me, she was the one that created the piece of the four black queens as the elements. And this is a self-portrait that she did of herself. Can y'all see it? I'm trying to make sure y'all can see it. It took her 2 days to finish this picture. And I think it's gorgeous. Like, it's really a self-portrait. This is her. This is her. This is how she looks. This is how she feels. This is how she was feeling that day. If y'all want to view some more of her artwork, because she has an abundance of it. Oh my gosh. There's artwork everywhere. But if y'all would like to see some more of the artwork, you can visit her page on Instagram at Amarie. I think it's Amarie_sketches. I'll leave a link to it in my description. She does do custom portraits and pictures for people. You have to pay up front, so have your coins ready. But you know, she will be able to do a custom piece for you if you want her to draw your portrait, or you know, any idea or something that you could think of. You could definitely hit her up at Amarie_sketches on Instagram and kind of go over what it is that you want and the prices. She's really reasonable, and it's really because she's 15, so she doesn't know how much her artwork is worth. So if you want to get some artwork for really cheap before I get in her ear and convince her to start charging you guys more, because I am trying to do that, then go ahead and hit her up and you know, see if you can get one of the cheaper portraits and stuff that she's doing right now before the prices go up, because I'm definitely working on her increasing her prices, because the artwork that she does definitely is worth way more than what she charges for it. But yeah, so y'all go hit her up at Amarie_sketches. My son Blaze is coming up with his own YouTube show as well. We're kind of trying to work out the kinks of what his vision will be, because he's really into Fortnite and that kind of stuff. And you know, they got a million videos online of people playing Fortnite, and I don't know, it's the stupidest shit. I never understood watching somebody else play a game and that being exciting, but for some reason kids seem to enjoy it. So he's, you know, we're curating his YouTube show too, so he'll have one as well coming up, and I will of course let y'all in on that information and put the link in there. If you guys have children, they could definitely go and subscribe to my children's pages and, you know, enjoy some of the stuff that they're doing as well. I thank you guys a bunch for taking the time out to come and listen to me talk and, you know, kind of feel me and empathize with me and laugh with me and joke with me, because sometimes I've been needing it. I don't plan on doing any other kind on any of my videos. This is just a one-time thing, okay, because I'm still a gangster. I'm hard, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I say that, but everybody that knows me knows I am a sensitive asshole. So, hope it didn't make you uncomfortable. Y'all have a good one. Come back and see me next week for another episode of JoAnna's POV. I'm thinking about doing these shows like a couple of times a week, because there's so much shit that goes on. Like what we're discussing right now, it wasn't even on the list. Like, I have to do this show next week because it was some more bullshit that happened that I felt like I needed to talk to y'all about. So I think maybe it's time for me to start adding a couple of more days of shows. And please, if y'all would like to see that, leave me a comment, send me a message, let me know that, you know, you would like to see it, hear more of my point of view, so that I can get on it. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed. Love each other. But use condoms, because these niggas is loving everybody. Bye.